In this video, I'll be taking a look at the new Dualie Squalcher's weapon that just came to Splatoon 2. Now this is essentially the dual Squalcher, but if you cut it in half, you would have dualies out of the regular dual Squalcher. So here's what it looks like. Honestly, I like the design. They kind of look like cordless drills. If you ever used a cordless drill, I think they look pretty cool. And let's go ahead and take a look at the specs of the weapon. Now right here you can see it has really good range. Damage not so well, and mobility. I think they're a slower firing weapon than the other dualies currently in the game. And then for your sub weapon or your bomb, you have the point sensor. When you throw the point sensor, it'll target somebody. It won't kill them, but it'll target somebody, and then you can track them on the map as they're moving around. And then you add the special Tenta missiles, so you're going to be able to use the Tenta missiles with this. Now if you go down and compare it to some of the other dualies, it looks like the range is better, and it looks like you're not going to be shooting as fast, so you can see the mobility is not as good right there. And then compared to this one, it's one of the slower firing dual Squalchers. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and do a little quick test of the Dualie Squalchers before we head into a match of Turf War right here. Without further ado, let's start the video. So as you can see, we're in the test area of Splatoon 2. Let me go ahead and fire these bad boys, and yes, I can confirm they do shoot a little bit slower than the other dualies, but they do shoot farther. You can see they shoot really far for dualies, which most dualies don't shoot that far, so it's pretty cool that we have some pair of dualies that shoot pretty far. Honestly, I like the feel of these, but I feel like compared to some other weapons in the game, if you were to actually go toe-to-toe with some other weapons, you would get burnt just because these shoot kind of slow. Let me go ahead and roll. Okay, what I am noticing, it looks like, let me go ahead and get some more ink in my tank, but what I am noticing, it looks like when I'm rolling around with my roll ability with the dualies, it looks like this one consumes less ink because you are shooting slower, so that could be a good or bad thing. I guess when you're trying to fight a whole bunch of different people with different weapons, you may be able to survive longer, even though the fire rate of this weapon's not that good because, well, you can roll longer compared to the other dualies, at least in my opinion, because I've used the other dualies a lot, and once you're rolling too many times, you do run out of ink really fast. But this one, you can roll way more times, I feel like, than you can roll with the other dualies. So that's one advantage this has. It makes up for it for the fact that it has longer range than the other dualies. It also has a longer roll, so you can roll longer with this weapon. And then here's the Tenta missiles. It does have the Tenta missile special. Let me go ahead and fire off the Tenta missiles. And then it also has that that sensor bomb sub. Let me shoot that. As you can see, there's a little a designated area before you throw the bomb, and once you throw the bomb, that area is going to be the one that's going to be targeted. As you can see, it's targeted, and as you can see, there's a line between me and that little test dummy right there, and then I can track him on the map as I'm going. So that's going to be kind of useful to track people. And then you got the Tenta missiles, so it feels pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start one match of Turf War so we can actually try in a real case scenario. Guys, without further ado, let's start a match of Turf War. So let's go ahead and jump into a match with the new Dualie Squalchers. We're just gonna be playing a little bit of the Turf War right here. And yeah, as I'm going around inking here, I can definitely notice the speed difference between these Dualie Squalchers and the regular dualies. I feel like these are a little bit more slower, so if you're about to face somebody using the regular dualies, then yes, you would definitely might end up losing because these are a little bit slower. But then again, you also have more range than I think the regular dualies. And yeah, I know where I fell off the map. I wasn't really paying attention. It still really puzzles me how these inklings can't swim in water, even though they're technically squids. But yeah, I do like the feel of these weapons overall. I feel like it's very good to use. I don't know if I would personally use this in my normal routine or whatnot, but I'm definitely loving these Dualie Squalchers. Go ahead and see if I can get a kill with this at least. Go ahead and activate the Tenta missiles. And as I'm activating the Tenta missiles, somebody killed me with a heavy splatling gun. That's fine. At least I got my Tenta missiles off. But the nice thing is you can roll more. I keep saying this, but I feel like you can roll more with this compared to the regular dualies or any other variant of the dualies. Now, I could be wrong about that, but that's just me. I keep feeling like you can roll more. And I'm assuming you can even roll more if you have a... Dang it, I keep dying. But I'm assuming you can even roll more if you have those ink savers. So if you have a lot of ink savers, you'll probably be able to you'll probably be able to roll more, I'm assuming. Let me go ahead and see if I can activate my sub-special as well. There's a guy over there. Don't know why I rolled backwards. If I didn't roll backwards right there, I probably would have been able to kill him. I got a couple of hits on him, but I didn't get a confirmed kill. So I got a lot of hit markers right there. Let's go ahead. Okay, that guy, I don't know what he was using. He either wasn't shooting or he wasn't paying attention. But these have really good range. But again, I'm not surprised because the regular dual Squalcher has really good range. And I was able to hit something over there. Let me go ahead and activate another sent missiles off right there. These may actually make it into my regular rotation, actually, because I'm actually liking these. They're very cool. I'm surprised, even just for a Dualie's variant, I like this variant of the Dualies. These might be my main Dualies. Although they fire slow, I don't really care. Oh no. I don't know why I backed up again, but dang! You got to see that on camera, or on video. That really has very long range. I'm surprised. Is it the longest shooting gun in Splatoon? I don't know, but wow, that's impressive. So, what makes up for slow speed makes up in range, which I'm really surprised. I can see a lot of use cases using these Dualie Squalcher. I can really see it coming in handy for a lot of different scenarios. Wow, the range is very good. We lost the match, but I got some pretty cool kills with the Dualie Squalcher. I'm actually loving the Dualie Squalchers. Anyway, guys, that's just a little preview of the Dualie Squalchers in Splatoon 2. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out, guys.